Hey guys, Foxdrop here, and welcome to another Unranked to Diamond Jungle commentary. This is I'm in my placement games right now, and the last game we played was Lee Sin Jungle. Today we're playing as Poppy Jungle. That sounds kind of strange, and that's because it is strange, but I thought we'd play Poppy for the lulz. So anyway, with my Unranked to Diamond series, for those of you who aren't sure if you're new here, then what I'm doing here is I'm not doing this just to stomp and show off. Like, to me, that's not very fun. I'd rather have good games at higher elo than to stomp people at lower elo. But what I'm doing in this series, the reason why I'm doing it is I show you guys, obviously, primarily how to gain elo, specifically from the perspective of the lower ranks, how to deal with the trolls, with the ragers, those people, how to be a good teammate, which is something which I think goes overlooked quite frequently, and obviously how to then learn specific champions, specific roles, because I'm not just going to be playing jungle in this series. And like I say, today we're playing as Poppy, and of course guys, we also want to have some fun while we're at it. Now, most of these games will be streamed live on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Foxdrop. The link to that's in the description, as well as the link to the previous game we just played, which was Lee Sin. But anyway, playing Poppy Jungle this game, and my runes and masteries, I'm 21, I believe I'm 21-6-3, I think, but you know, just 21 points in offense is the important thing. Masteries, I am attack speed reds, army elos, AP blues, and AD Quints. So Poppy Jungle is a very unique champion. I don't really know how to say it apart from that. She's just very unique. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with my W, because that gives me once I use it, once I activate it, it gives me increased AD and armor. So I'm going to take less damage here. I'm going to smite the Grump as well, so I get the Grump smite buff, so that I have this little thorns effect. I'm going to go over to the blue buff here. I'm going to level up my Q, and I'm going to kill away the blue buff. So you don't want to ever use your W when you're clearing the jungle. Like, once you have 10 stacks, you don't need to use your W. You only need to use it just to get, excuse me, just to get those 10 stacks. After that, it's only ever useful for a speed boost, and obviously you don't need any speed boost when you're just clearing the jungle. Kill this blue buff away, kill the minis, and then I'm going to go over to the wolves, and I'm going to kill those as well. I'm playing versus a Warwick jungle this game, so I'm not afraid of getting invaded, which means that I can play this kind of passive jungle route. Again, my stacks fell off, so I'm going to activate my W now. I don't want to use my second potion here, because I don't want to have to, because I'd rather save it, so that when I go back, I have an extra potion for my further clears. And because of Poppy's passive, you take a lot less damage. It's pretty crazy, so that's all well and good. Kill this, and now I'm going to recall. I think I'm going to get my E second. Yeah, why not? So Poppy, I'm going to go back, going to buy my upgraded jungle item, my smite item. I'm going to get Stalker's Blade this game. You can go for Ranger's Trailblazer if you want to. Either one are fine. Stalker's just allows you to be a bit more aggressive, gives you a bit more kill potential on people. The way I like to play my Poppy is I like to go a mostly AD build, but you'll see I'm probably going to rush a Triforce and then go to a Warrior Enchantment, boots, and maybe a bit tanky, maybe not. We'll see. Depends how the game's going, because you can buy a lot of stuff on Poppy. I'm going to kill this red buff here, and obviously again immediately pop my W so that I get instant bonus, instantly 10 stacks. So I get a max 15 armor and 15 attack damage. Lovely business. I'm going to combo my Q with my smite, smiting it so that I get the heal from red buff, because healing from red buff is pretty important. And now I think what I'm going to do here is, because my smite's on cooldown, and ganking without your smite on Poppy is kind of risky unless people are pushed up, I'm going to just go and clear these golems here as well. Poppy's not really an early game jungler necessarily. Like, she's not bad early, but you don't really pick her to do stuff in the early game like you would Jarvan or Lee Sin. So there's no harm just keeping on clearing and looking at my lanes as well. Teemo's mega pushed up, and Carly is really hard to gank for, and I don't really see too much of a gank opportunity there either. So I'm gonna go kill the chickens here, and then I'm gonna go to the mid lane. I should have my smite up. Should all be good. Probably didn't need to use my W here actually, because my stacks were already really high, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to kill these away. Die, chicken, die. Maxing my Q this game. Well, in any game really. When you're playing Poppy, you should probably just be maxing your Q. Also, something you have to be wary about when you are playing Poppy is that your mana. Because you can get pretty low on mana if you're ganking a lot, so you have to be careful with that. I'm going to go in on him here. He's going to try and dash through me most likely, so I'm going to try and ram up against this wall. Nice, we get that. Ooh, that was an interesting flash. Not sure he's going to get too much out of that. Is he dead? Wow, he's dead. Okay, well, we killed him somehow. I'm going to stick a ward here, and I'm actually going to kill these chickens. I've got a smite for these chickens as well, so I can get the smite bonus from it, which is really cool. So there we go. We get the free. That's a shame. He popped my. I was too slow and he popped my chicken smite bonus, but whatever. We released a knight from him, which is all good. And now I'm going to go bot lane and try and get a kill here. We should be able to get a kill here. We'll see. It's a shame. We just missed Morgana binding, so that's going to be tricky. These guys have very good escapes. Alright, but that's nice. Ezreal just used his escape. So it would be really good if I had a... I'm going to push her backwards here. I've got red buff up, so I might be able to get something here. Nice. I'm not going to be able to kill this guy, though, I don't think. Okay, good. He uses heal. That's fine. We get his summoner there, too. Perfect. I'm going to push this lane in. And then we're going to recall, most likely. We need to be a bit careful because Warwick was around here, but at the same time, it's a Warwick, so we don't really need to be that careful of him. Like, Warwick is not really going to do anything to us. He's Warwick, so even if he shows his face, he's just going to, like, walk up to us and do nothing, like Q us or something. So, yeah, we need to push this wave in, else it will be freezing for the enemy team. So, even though it looks like we're just stealing CS, we're not. This is actually helping. This is helping our Graves out, believe it or not. This Ez is just... so Sham didn't have any mana for my Q because I could have killed him. I've got my smite up as well. Maybe I can kill him still. Da-dum, da-dum, dum 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 dum. This is a really bad idea. 60 damage. 60 damage. That's not gonna cut it. Alright, let's get out of here. So the reason why this was like actually beneficial for Graves is because if I didn't kill these minions, what would have happened is our minion wave, which was bigger than their minion wave, would have just killed the minions anyway, but killed them slower to the extent where it would have actually created a freeze for the enemy lane, for the enemy team. What that means, creating a freeze, is it means that the enemy minions would be stacking up here and would just be sitting there, and it would be all ugly, and that wouldn't end very well. Like, you don't want to create a freeze. Like, you want to, as best as possible, avoid the freezes. So we have pushed it in, which prevents the freeze. Also, we get the extra CS, which is nice. And when I'm playing Poppy jungle, I like to be a bit selfish because you do want to get farm CS levels because Poppy is just a killing machine. So now I saw that my blue buff has just spawned, but I also saw the Warwick was around bot lane, which means that he hasn't taken his red buff yet. So I may be able to invade him here, and I'm actually going to try and do that because I think that this is a fairly good invade. I'm not too scared of the enemy team. You know, Akali's not getting dominated by Yasuo, but I am going to ward this just so I can see anyone who collapses onto me, and I may be able to kill this Warwick here if he is here and hasn't taken it yet. Okay, well, he hasn't taken it yet, so we're going to pull it because we can kill it pretty quickly ourselves. We've got smite, we've got a lot of damage, we've got percentage health damage as well with our Q, so we should be able to kill this for free here. There we go. I'm not going to fight him here because I don't really want to. I mean, actually, I am going to fight him here. I'm gonna ram him into the wall first. He doesn't have his ult, so I don't think he can kill us. One more hit should get him up. Kill him. Okay. Now okay, we're not even gonna die here, are we? Oh, nice jukes. Oh my goodness. No, I ate that. I deserve to die. Health potions, please. Jukes, please! Oh my goodness, I'm alive. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. The blue suede shoes. Easy game, easy life. I'm out of here. I'm gonna put my speed though, so I'm not dying. Peace. Peace. So we got. Not only did we manage to kill the Warwick by invading, but we managed to kill the Yasuo. I think Yasuo died anyway. We killed Ezreal. Did Yasuo die? I think he did. Yeah. So nice. We get 2 extra kills for our team there as well. Now, that doesn't always happen, obviously, when you are invading, but it's honestly a lot less rare than you might think. Whenever you're doing aggressive plays, excuse me, you'll have to forgive me if my voice is a bit sore, by the way. I've been using it a lot today, but whenever you make aggressive plays, you tend to kind of create opportunities in the favor of your team if you're making smart aggressive plays. If you do dumb aggressive plays and invade when you, like, for example, if I couldn't even kill that Warwick 1v1, then that would have been a dumb invade, and yeah, I would have just like died basically, and then that sets up a whole catastrophe for my team. So if you're doing dumb invades, then yeah, that's not going to work well. But if you do smart invades, then it really stretches the enemy team quite thin to try and deal with you. and it makes it easier on your laners. Like, even if we didn't get those 2 extra kills, if they had, you know, they peeled from their lanes to try and stop me, and all that time they're spending like trying to counter the invade onto me, that's time they're not spending on the lanes themselves. So it's putting them behind to that extent, and also it puts our own lanes ahead because it allows them to just farm for free. So invading, if you can do it and you can do it well, very good idea, especially in the lower elos, because they don't tend to really know how to deal with you. Now this guy is 100% dead. Get your... No! Oh, good. Nice, 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 nice. I may be able to get a kill on this LeBlanc here. We'll see. It depends. She's got low mana, although it's still 130. That's enough to jump away from me. So I need to be a bit careful here. She doesn't just juke me. But this wave, for example, this is one I'm not going to push, because this is pushing in the favor of our lane. So there's no point pushing this one. I don't need to. Because this, if I freeze this for my team, then it's actually going to benefit us a lot more. And yeah, there's no point pushing this. I could just tax it completely and just be greedy as hell, but I'm not going to do that because my Graves is already kind of annoyed at me for pushing before, even though that was the right thing to do. So in solo queue, if someone's ever annoyed at you for whatever reason, even if you feel that reason is unjustified, it's good to not give them another reason to be angry at you, i.e. to not do the same thing again. So I'm just going to last hit here. I'm just going to, you know, not push it because I don't want Graves to feel like I'm just annoying him. Like, why am I getting... What? I'm not pushing this. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy, Graves. Morg is the bad guy. Don't ping... Oh, whatever. Everyone hates the jungler. Whatever. Well, my attempt was to avoid Scorn, but I failed. Also, minor point when you're killing the crab, try to ram it up against the wall so you stun it, because it takes more damage when it's stunned. Oh, we can kill this guy. I don't think he's seen me yet. He hasn't seen me yet. Let's kill him. Up against the wall. No, not up against the wall. That's my bad. I was close, because Poppy's E range to hit to stun them up against the wall is actually larger than you would think. But still, that wasn't enough. My bad. Gonna smite this for the smite bonus so I can start spotting out wards. I'm also keeping my eye on lanes which are, like, just because a lane is pushed under tower doesn't mean that you can't gank them. So I'm keeping my eye on that Nasus just in case he gets low enough for me to kill, but honestly, he's not. It's just a farm fetch top lane, which is bad for us because Nasus is going to farm harder and be stronger. Now, sadly, I can't kill that Yasuo, but I can kill this guy. If he walks up against a wall especially, then he's going to make it a lot easier for me to kill him. Now, I don't have my smite, so this could be a bit hard. And if Akali keeps running towards Warwick, unless she kills him, then she's going to make this kill even harder on me. Okay, good. The reason why Akali would have made that kill harder for me is because she was like proccing Warwick's E, like the blood scent, and that meant that he was getting a speed boost. Now I see that this Nasus is now low on health, and now this is a good time to go and tower dive. Tower diving on Poppy, very effective because she has her ulti. Her ulti can block tower damage, so you don't really feel a tower dive. Like it's not really a tower dive when you're playing as Poppy. But anyway, I kind of want this wave to push in a little bit. Oh, he's gonna check me anyway. Okay, that tower's not gonna save you, buddy. Now, I see the Blanc coming up as well on the minimap. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what she's doing here, but if I sit here... Oh my goodness, which one's the real one, I wonder? I think this is the real one. Fuck. I suck. That was really dumb. I didn't have enough mana to E after using my W, and I just tanked all of her combo, and as I tanked her combo, Warwick walked around the corner. That was really dumb by me. I was greedy as hell, but oh well. So, just going to finish my Triforce here. I'm going to wait for my Zeal Gold, I think, rather than getting anything else. I could get some upgraded boots, but I don't really need to do that. And I could try and upgrade my Warrior Enchantment here, but honestly, I think getting your Triforce first is more important, because Triforce is more of a power spike than your Warrior Enchantment is, or any jungle enchantment. You could go Juggernaut on Poppy, like you don't even need to go Warrior. In fact, Juggernaut may be a bit better in this team, so you don't have a tank, but we'll see. But yeah, Triforce just gives you a lot of damage, and especially the Sheen effect is very nice because it procs your Q does Sheen effect, so really nice. I'm going to show my face mid and see whether or not I can help this Graze. But I also want to try and make a play on Dragon soon, because Poppy can take it away pretty quickly. God damn this game. God damn this game. I was so close to swinging in with my Q, one-shotting her. If I had one-shot LeBlanc, which was really close to happening, then I would have just walked out of that for free. But sadly, because it didn't happen, we don't get to walk out for free. Instead, we just die for free. That's a pretty big swing. Bit too aggressive, so I need to cool it down a little bit. I'm getting like 2 pretty dumb deaths, honestly. Like, the first death was just really dumb. Like, I can't say anything about this one. Way too aggressive. Just dumb. This one, I'll give myself some credit. It was a bit unfortunate, but still too aggressive, risky play. Don't need to be making those plays when I'm ahead as Poppy. But got my big power spike item now, my Triforce. So let's try and do some things, but not do some dumb things. Maybe be able to get that Nasus, or at least blow his ulti or something. Don't really need to use my smite on this red buff here, because I can just use my health potion instead and save my smite for a gank. There's a pink ward in the river, which is interesting. I guess he's doing that to stop the Teemo shrooms, but that's not really going to achieve anything, because he's just going to kill the ward. So I'm going to kill the pink. Does he not see me? I can kill him as well, though. I don't understand. I kind of want to wait till Wither's expired before I kill... Oh, I'll let Teemo kill him. Attack him, Teemo, not the tower. Nice. I'd like to run through the tower to survive here, but there's no minions, so I'm just going to try and recall and hopefully get away with this. So we're snowballing Teemo kind of hard right now. We've tower dove this Nasus twice with my ulti, which is great. I'm going to buy another longsword here to go towards the good old warrior enchantment, which I think I'm going to get this game. I'm going to replace my warding totem with a sweeping lens. Sometimes this isn't even a good idea to do at low elo, because honestly people don't buy enough wards, but it's still a good habit to get into. It's a good idea to be doing, because if you're ever in a clutch situation or you want to make a play, if they've got vision, it's really hard for you to make a play. So being able to stomp vision is really useful, and even not just stomping the vision, but even if you don't find a ward to stomp, but even if you just kind of see that it's not warded, that still gives you a good amount of information for you to make a play. You know that they don't see you, so you know you can make an aggressive play. Gonna take this blue buff away, and I'm either gonna go and farm this mid, or gonna go bot, or gonna go dragon. Don't think I need to go bot, so I'm not gonna do that. Although Warwick might be here. We'll see. Like, right here, not really a bad decision. Like, there's no wrong decision for me to make. There's just several options, really. And it's impossible for me to know at this stage of the game which decision would be the right one, because we don't have enough information to determine that. Because, like, if we had more vision, we would know where the enemy team was, and we would know what would be a right decision, what would be a wrong decision. Turns out Warwick was in bot lane, so that's all good. Right decision to go and hold mid. Don't know whether this is warded or not. Let's kill the Scuttle Crab. Got my smite up, so this should be a fairly easy dragon play. My Q is destroying dragon as well. If Graves can get over that wall, he should, but if he can't, then just stay here and help me take this. I could jump over there and hit Yasuo, but that's not really a good idea. Don't know if Warwick has ult. Let me ask that in chat. If Warwick has his ult, then I'm not going to be able to do anything, but if he doesn't have his ult, there's potential for some mischievous play here. Let's see if Ezreal's still knocking around though. Alright, let's sweep this. Alright, we know this is warded. Okay, so we can stomp this ward. Also, if we didn't have this sweeper, we would walk there and we wouldn't know that we were spotted. So making the play would be risky. Interesting for Nasus to get a kill there, but we've given Teemo 2 kills, but whatever. Teemo maybe just made a misplay, made a mistake. Doesn't matter. Mistakes happen. People make mistakes. Fuck, you dickhead. You bloody dickhead. That was mine. Whatever. That was unfortunate. He was on very low health. Oh, lost vision there. I'm going to come back and sit in this bush and see if we can make another play here, though. My smite wasn't up, sadly, so I couldn't secure that because I previously used my smite on dragon, but if someone tries to make a play here, we might be able to counter it, like Warwick, for example. Yeah, Warwick and LeBlanc are here. They may not know I'm here. God damn. She's got a lot of damage now, holy shit. And I've got my passive, so I don't take that much damage myself. I'm gonna kill these Krugs here. Hopefully I don't die. I shouldn't die. Nope, I'm alive. Stomp this ward. And we should probably get out of here, honestly. I think I've got enough gold for my war enchantment. I do. Alright, we're out. Let's go for war enchantment. It might be a good idea for me to start getting some defensive items now because I'm kind of pretty squishy and this LeBlanc is getting a lot more damage. And between LeBlanc and Warwick, getting a Banshee's Hour would be very useful to prevent... Nice. Very useful to prevent the like engage onto me. So it would prevent me from taking like the initial burst from LeBlanc. Like it would stop me getting chained so I wouldn't get CC'd, and it would stop me getting Warwick ulted. Another thing as well why Banshees are so good versus LeBlanc is because your Q on LeBlanc kind of sets up the rest of your abilities. Like the rest of your abilities do a lot more damage if you've hit your first Q on them, like it marks them. So if you can prevent that mark from hitting, then it makes it a lot harder for LeBlanc to like one-shot you, especially inexperienced LeBlanc players who don't know how to play versus the Banshees. Rip team. I'm going to try and just get some damage off onto this tower because there's 4 people bot lane. So me and Timo need to just push this tower as hard as we can. Not this tower, but towers in general. Almost half health. This could be worse, I guess. Swim, puppet, swim. I don't really want to turn because I don't know if Warwick's got his ult and there's like 5 people here. 4 people. So 4 people is bad news for us. 5 people, even. Yeah, 5 people. I don't want to fight 5 people, honestly. And as long as we can kind of keep them here and distract them from this Teemo, then that's really all we need to do, honestly. I probably should have defended this a bit harder, though. That was my mistake. Now, with my ulti, I can make some really cool plays here. And I don't have to be afraid of anything. But I have put my ult on Ezreal, though, so I need to get away from him. He dedicated pretty hard to try and kill me. I didn't get anything out of it. Don't die. Nice. So Wes don't really have the damage to kill that LeBlanc right now. It's still not too bad. Because at least we killed Ezreal because of that ulti. So I'm looking for the next items here. And I'm probably going to be buying a... Like there's really 2 items. Either I go defensive here or I keep getting offensive. Or I buy my... Well, I'm going to buy my upgraded boots here. I'm going to go for Mercury Treads because I'm just annoyed about the LeBlanc CC. And also Wither is going to be really annoying as well. So Merc Treads are going to be quite useful here. But really, my next choice, Banshees, or I'm thinking Hydra because Hydra is a really good item on Poppy. And it also gives you lifesteal, which is really useful for, you know... Basically, it means you'll never take any more damage in the jungle. But also, having lifesteal allows you to make some pretty cool plays. Because it's not really thought of this way, but if you think about lifesteal giving you during a fight, like benefiting you as you're fighting, you can easily get 200-300 extra health from the lifesteal effect itself. So it can be really good, and especially in long drawn out fights it can be even better. Poppy isn't really known for her drawn out fights because of her burst damage, but still she can do that quite easily. She has a lot of sustained damage as long as she doesn't run out of mana. Dragon's up in 40 seconds, so we need to be prepared for that. We don't want to have any more deaths right here. Sadly, I didn't see whether or not Warwick used his ult, so I'm going to ask that in chat. Did Warwick use his ult? If Warwick used his ult, then we should be careful. If he didn't use his ult, then we don't have to be so careful. I'm going to take the blue buff away here. Now, sadly, with a Akali, it's pretty hard to defend towers because she doesn't have any wave clear. But Graves is pretty good at defending towers, and I'm just going to come in from the side here and try something. Why can't I? Oh, why can't? Why did I get Warwick ulted? Did I get Warwick ulted? Okay, that was bad then. I thought Warwick used his ult on Carly. I thought that's how she died. Okay, that explains why I couldn't use my ult. Oh my goodness, that was really dumb. I didn't see the Warwick ult. I was trying to just ulti, so maybe I should, yeah. Like I can play around the Warwick ult if I just ult someone else immediately right before he ults me. But I didn't realize he had his ult up. I kind of assumed for someone to die mid he would use his ult, but that was a mistake because that obviously wasn't true. Right, so Banshee's valid it is, because right now I have enough damage to kind of carry, but I'm just dying instantly. Part of that is because I'm being dumb. My first death, incredibly dumb. Second death, unlucky / too aggressive / dumb. Third death, dumb. So to avoid, I'm like my own worst enemy this game. So to avoid these dumb deaths in mid game, what I need to do is just get a Banshee so that I can't even fail. Possible to fail if I can't get Warwick ulted. I'm gonna sit in this bush and wait for someone. Alright, no one's here. Don't wanna lose all this farm bot, so I'm gonna take it. Me and Grace can share this. Get the cannon. Sadly, this Sabrong is getting really fed now. So we need to be really careful with that. I can destroy her really easily, but I need to play smarter than I have been playing so far. She's got 40% CDR as well, so she's going to be jumping around really, like, a lot. That's going to be really annoying. No, I missed the stun. Don't jump the wall. For fuck's sake. I hate this game. Run! Dodge it. Run even more. Yes! Oh wow, what? Did he just flash after me? Hit him up against the wall and kill him. Easy. Nice, so we killed Yasuo, LeBlanc, and Warwick because of that play. Now that was... honestly, again, that was fairly unlucky play. Ezreal surviving on low health, but thankfully this time, it didn't work out against us, so that's really nice for us. Like, we didn't... It's bad to make aggressive plays, get a... you know, have them become really close and then to just get destroyed because of them. So, it's nice that that didn't happen. So, that could have been really detrimental, considering I've already... like, I've just been feeding, considering I was like, what, 4-0 now? And then I went like 4 for 3. It was pretty terrible. So, getting at my Banshees, that'll stop these kind of plays from happening. Like, it'll stop me being my own worst enemy and making dumb plays. I'm going to smite this for the chicken bonus, so I can spread out some wards. And hopefully, like, at this stage of the game, I can 1v1 anyone, I think. Maybe not Nasus, though. I don't know how farmed he is. 300 stacks. That's not that much stacks, honestly. All things considered. Warwick is around there as well, so I can't go top. I think I could... I don't know, actually. 300 stacks isn't a huge amount, but it does have a Sheen effect, and in addition to that, he is 2 levels on me, so yeah, I probably couldn't kill Nasus, honestly. It would be a bit close, and if I had the same level as him, I probably could kill him. So yeah, we need to be a bit careful with Nasus, I guess, but anyone else, we have the damage to kill, and not only the look at this war of shrooms. Not only the damage, but we also have my ulti, which makes it really hard for us to you know, we have it increased damage and hard for us to muck up. I still need a lot more gold before I get my Banshees though. See where if they try something. We need some more wards down. I need to be buying some more wards myself. Because the more information we have regarding their locations, the better plays we can make. I mean, we have 2 wards down and they're both mine. Let's see if I can kill this ward in here. I kill the Scuttle Crab after that as well. Let's position it against the wall. So he takes so much. Holy crap, they're on Baron? No way. Fighty. They can't do this without falling really low. So, oh my goodness, Grace got it anyway. This is a very questionable call by them. Which is why I didn't expect it, because can't say I agree with this decision. It was... that Baron call was very... It was sneaky, and if we hadn't been aware, I suppose, then yeah, that would have been pretty good. And I guess to that extent, it was a good a good call because it was kind of lucky we stumbled across them. But it's so risky when it's so early on into the game to be doing that. Like, even though they have Warwick, who is, you know, who can endlessly sustain versus it. So Warwick is good versus Baron, and Nasus is fairly good, but I don't think Nasus is really at that point where he can. I don't think he's really at the stage where he should be thinking about doing those cheeky Barons. If they'd waited like maybe 5-10 mil minutes, then they probably could have done that very, very easily. But everyone else has taken so much damage from that Baron. They lost so many people from it. This Graves is strong. I kind of want to kill Ezreal here. Need a bit more mana. Okay, Ezreal just used his. Yeah. Whenever Squishy uses their escape, they're pretty much free tacos. This game was quite a strange one, where I snowballed really hard early, and I got lanes a lot of kills early as well, and then they actually kind of took those advantages and pressed on. Like, this is how games should be, really. Like, the bad plays I made in the mid game weren't cancelled out by the. Well, I guess they were. They were cancelled out by my good plays in the early game, but because I did a lot more good things early than bad things mid, it actually snowballed in our favour, which is good. But some games you don't get away with that. Thankfully, this game I did. But yeah, hard to say I wouldn't deserve to win this one though. Still. So I hope you enjoyed this game commentary, guys. It wasn't a hard carry, but still, it shows you how to play some Poppy in the jungle. A lot of fun, regardless. It's a shame it didn't go really late, so I could start one-shotting people just for the hell of it. But yeah, it was a fun game. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. Hope you found it useful. Hope you learned some things. If you have any questions in the comments, feel free to leave them. I'll try and answer them. And yeah, go find me on Facebook. Go find me on Twitter. Go catch my stream. Like I say, most of these games will be streamed in the future. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed it. And have a great day, guys. And I'll see you in my next video.